Hi all, thought I'd show my latest charm project before I begin with commissions and comic books for the day. This is the reason why I got into resin, and I am absolutely in love with resin, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you. These aren't quite done yet, but it's a chicken. You can see he's shiny. And another chicken. This chicken accidentally got glitter on him, so he's a little bit on the shiny side. Sorry you can't see it so well. Link to run from the chickens. Let me And then I was like telling my husband about the no face and Spirited Away, so I whipped up this little guy. I really love Spirited Away. He hasn't seen it, so he has to be infected and be forced to see it. This is a bigger one that I probably won't never sell because it's got a mistake in it. This is what the backs are going to look like. They may look plain and white to you, but they're actually domed and really shiny, so that you've got to have the shiny front and the shiny back. These are Applejack, the fatty Applejack that I drew charms that I've been working on, and on the backs of this one I was actually experimenting with different things to see what I wanted to do, and so I don't really like the backs of these, so I'll have to make some more. Another chicken. I mean, that's really all there is. Let me see. You haven't seen this chicken yet. Chicken, what you've seen. And then the fairy to trail behind and try to bring him back to life after the chickens get him. This is a necklace that I've been working on with the kitty cat in it, and there's like a bubble in there. Well, it's not a bubble. I don't know what the heck happened. It doesn't look bad. I just don't know if I like it. And now this one. I was playing with some technique, so I poured this last night. It's not ready to pop out, as you can see. But if you look, you can see how it's all like milky and like clouds. So I'm really interested to see how it will look. And then you can see where some of the stuff that I put in it's popping out right there. So I've got to, but I'm going to dome that. That's not a big deal. I'm just really interested to see how things turn out with this one. But I've got to wait a few more hours, and now I've got a charm on my hand. That little guy isn't dry yet. That's interesting. Now, I just ruined a charm, but I didn't really. Here's how you fix it if it's still tacky enough. By doing this, you're actually running the risk of hurting your charm, so you got to make sure. But we're going to take him with us over here. I normally would have like something here for this, so I've got to grab this, even though it's not normally what I use, but my little heat gun. And I think you can barely see the stuff. I'll take my heat gun, and I've got it on low setting, and I'm basically heating the resin so that it smooths back out again. It's smooth now. You don't really want to do it too long or your resin will separate and in some cases crack if it's hard enough. And that's it. It hasn't really been 24 hours, so I'm not concerned that they're not dry yet. Especially since they're tacky. And one thing I've noticed with resin that's never going to dry is it's a lot tackier at this stage. But I really wish it would hurry. So I could go to the last stage and get these suckers together. And Yay! Yay, charms.